Hi guys, I just wanted to do this little tag. It's called the, here goes guys. Okay, there's 30 questions, so I'm going to try to go through these really quick. Do you keep up with the Kardashians? I think it's kind of hard not to, because not that I want to, but every time one of them gets married or divorced or you know, one of their husbands get caught cheating on them, or one of them sleeps with somebody, or it's all over the news. So it's kind of one of those things that you can't escape. Number 2, if you could have an old muscle car, which car would you choose? I would probably have my husband's old Corvette. He had a beautiful white Corvette with red leather interior, and he sold it before we moved up here. Do you curse like a sailor when the camera isn't rolling? No, but I curse when something is really irritating me. Mostly like if I spill something on the floor, or if this little one gets into something and gets it all over the place. Huh, don't you? Yes. Yeah, and Mommy curses at you. Huh? Do I curse at you? Yeah. Oh, good kisses. Or if I stub my toe, it curses. I don't curse in public, though. I don't curse around mixed company, people that I don't know. I just curse around the people that I love. Number 4 is if your significant other gave you a hall pass, would you use it? Or who would you use it on? Be honest. Number 1, my significant other would never give me a hall pass, ever. So I don't even have to think about this one. And if he did, I wouldn't take a hall pass. I'm happy with what I have. I wouldn't like him taking a hall pass if I gave him one, and I wouldn't do that to him. What's the one thing that you do that you hate to admit? I think the one thing I do that I hate to admit is pick and squeeze my face. But I used to be so bad when I was in my 20s and 30s, and I'd get my face so inflamed and red. I'd see like a little dot in a pore. And, you know, it wasn't a pimple, you know, it just, I would sit there and squeeze and pick that thing until it was a pimple, and until it was huge, and, you know, it would get infected. And at times I've taken a razor blade and cut open a blind pimple so I don't have to wait for it to come to a head. I mean, I did some awful things to my skin back in the day, and I'm surprised I have decent skin today. I have never admitted that to anybody, that I used to do that, you know, with a razor. If I have a pimple and I can see it's coming to a head, rather than squeeze it, what I'll do is I'll take a pin and stick it in there and, you know, sterilize it first with alcohol, stick it in the middle of it, and then whoosh, everything comes right out. This is gross. Number 6, do you really brush your teeth in the morning and at night? Be honest. Absolutely. I brush my teeth in the morning. I brush my teeth after I eat anything. I've always been self-conscious because my teeth were never white, because I had to have antibiotics for a long time when I was a baby. Because when I was born, I got a staph infection on each one of my legs from dirty needles in the hospital. I had to have a shot at each one of the front of my leg, on the upper leg. And I still have the scars, and it's like an indent, like a divot in my leg on each side, because the infection was so bad that it disintegrated the muscle a little bit underneath, so I have like a divot on the top of my leg on each side. It's like, how did I get on that when we're talking about teeth? So anyways, that's why my teeth came in discolored, because of antibiotics. Number 7, What is your go-to drink at Starbucks? I don't like Starbucks, I'm sorry. No hating comments, I just don't like their coffee. I think it's overpriced, and I don't think it's that good. It always tastes burnt to me. Is your current hair color your real hair color? Oh, part of it is. The brown part is, but the blonde is not. The highlights are from my hairdresser. Number 9. If you could swap bodies with someone, who would it be and why? Some supermodel, you know, who's tall and thin and lean, but not anorexic. Have you read 50 Shades of Grey? If so, what do you think? No, I haven't. I haven't read it. Do you crack your knuckles? I used to, but now I don't. Once in a while I will. If my hands feel stiff, I'll give them a good crack. Number 12. Have you accidentally text messaged someone something you were supposed to be sending to your special someone? No. Number 13. Have you ever created a fake profile to creep on someone? No. I couldn't be bothered. Which is your weakness, cookies or pastries? Cookies. And you guys know which ones too. Those anise pizzellis, you know, those, they look like little waffles, and they're thin, and they're anise flavor. I love them. Love them. Number 15, what do you love about yourself? I think I would have to say my loyalty to my friends and family. If someone hurts anybody in my circle of friends or my family, I get like a mother bear, and I just feel very protective of them. It's number 16. Do you have to match your nail polish to your toenail polish? No, I don't. I like different colors. I like to change things up a little bit, keep things exciting. Number 17, tell us a few things about you that people would be surprised to know about you. I don't know. I can't think of an answer on that one. Number 18, heels or flats? Definitely flats for me. I'd love to be able to wear heels, but I can't. Number 19, if you could do anything for one day and money wasn't an option, how would you spend your day? Dream big. If I could spend one day and money wasn't an object, I would take all of my family, my husband and my 2 daughters and their husbands, and my grandson, and I would get a private jet, and I think we'd go to Paris, and then we'd go to Italy, and then we would go to Hawaii, and, you know, and have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and shopping at any place we wanted to go. And they would just close the store and just let us go crazy. And then have a limo pick us up at the store, take us back to the airport, and take us home. Full of good food and all of our goodies that we bought that day. And just celebrate throughout the night, have, you know, any kind of cocktail we wanted, and just spend a family time just all enjoying each other's company and looking at all the goodies that we bought that day. And yeah, I think that would be something that I would like to do. Okay, number 20. What was the last YouTube video you watched? I think it was Jerree. I think it was Hello Jerree. Do you have road rage? No, but I can let out a few choice words, but I don't use my car as a weapon. Number 22, what is your favorite rock and roll song? I don't know, I'm just reading these questions fresh off the paper here. I didn't even think through these before I started this tag. I don't know, I'm going to have to list that one down below. I'm going to have to think about that. Who was your first kiss? And do you still talk to them? My first kiss was somebody that I didn't really even like, but I practiced on him. I know that sounds really strange, but and then after I practiced on him kissing, I started liking him, and then he didn't really like me. I don't know if it was because I didn't know how to kiss or what, but if you could have one YouTuber's closet, whose would it be? I know right off the bat who that would be, and that would be Carol from the Oh Carol Show. Carol has the most magnificent closet I have ever seen. She's got a, you know those, when you're looking, like say if you're walking through Macy's, and you know the glass cases where they keep the jewelry with the lights? She has that in her closet with all her jewelry in it. And her closet is just like something to just sit back and take in. It's like a feast for the eyes. You've got to see it. If you haven't seen it, go check out her closet video. Oh my God. It's unbelievable. Number 25. 5 more to go, guys. If you could have one YouTuber's makeup collection, whose would it be? I would say Wayne Goss. I would love to have his makeup collection, because you know that he's got everything in his makeup collection. Number 26, do you have a nickname? My husband calls me Mimi sometimes, since I started doing my Mimi videos, when he thinks I'm acting like Mimi. And when I was a kid, my dad used to call me Bunky. That was my nickname for my whole life, until the day he died. He called me Bunky, and I hated it all my life, but I would love to have him back today, just to hear him call me Bunky one more time. Number 27, what do you think the best thing about your YouTube channel? As far as the way I feel about my YouTube channel, the best thing is you guys, because without you, there would not be a channel. And I just love you guys. I love talking back and forth to you, and your beautiful comments, and that's the best thing for me. How many cars have you had, and what were they? Okay. See, now look, this is all off the top of my head. I've had Fords, I've had Chevys, I've had Oldsmobiles, I've had a couple Porsches, and I've had a couple of Corvettes. I've had a Lexus, and right now I have a Prius. And okay, number 29, what's your favorite pizza? I think my favorite pizza is onion and cheese, and sometimes mushrooms if they're fresh. I hate canned mushrooms, but that's it. Or a Hawaiian pizza with yam and cheese and pineapple. My favorite pizza this summer has been a basil pizza. Fresh basil put on a pizza as soon as it comes out of the oven. Number 30, if you could only have one lipstick for the rest of your life, which lipstick would you choose? I would have to say it would be MAC Snob. I just love the color. I have it on now, but I think it's worn off. I just love that color, and I just rediscovered it in my makeup collection like a week or so ago. So I think that would be the one. So there's my 30 answers, guys. And anybody that hasn't done this tag, I'd love to see you do it. So I tag anybody out there who hasn't done this. I think I'm probably like one of the last ones to do it. But if you haven't done it, I tag you. And I hope you're all having a great day. and I'll talk to you soon.